Hello, and welcome to round 2 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of June 13th. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
Usually on this podcast, we talk about parenting issues, but once a week, Terry and I like to get together to discuss TV, movies, books, and other entertainment topics, because it's nice to talk about something other than parenting for a change. This week, we returned to Girls5Eva, the very, very silly comedy that we watched season 1 when it came out, and now that season 2 is out, we are back.
Yes.
Just like the girls of Girls5Eva, we are back.
Risking tooth decay by watching this sugary souffle of a series.
It's a good thing we know a dentist.
That's right. Yes.
Gloria. So this week it was episodes 3 and 4, Who You Know, you with a capital letter U, and Can't Wait, the number 2, Wait. Can't Wait to Wait, which turned out to be a song that Summer and Kevin recorded when they were teenagers about, being chased, and it was very amusing. I mean, it's clever that when they have flashbacks, they use like grainy, terrible video that you would have found in the 90s because, then they don't have to do so much like de-aging makeup. So it's smart. Yeah. But anyway, the first one, Who You Know, finds the girls of Girls5Eva kind of crashing a music video being filmed by Lil Stinker, who's a rapper that they know from...
He's sort of the one who revived their career by sampling a little of their song.
By sampling their song. So they basically... They just ask him if they can be in this video, and he says sure, and they show up, and they have a very tiny part, but they manage to finagle a bigger part, and then bigger and bigger and bigger parts as other people drop out.
Wiki Amanda's their way into all of these things.
Right. Wiki assumes the persona of a PR girl named Amanda.
Who apparently everybody has one of.
So. Right. But the thing is, she doesn't have a phone because all of their phones have been confiscated.
Yes.
Because they're not allowed on set. And so that is why they don't know that Lil Stinker is involved in the scandal. And that's why everyone has bailed on his video. So.
And meanwhile, Dawn's son,
Max,
almost has his star moment, but he's just really not that into it.
Right.
Much to her relief.
Yes, he's boring, just like his dad, and she's so happy because she's very torn about letting him participate. She changes her mind several times.
Right.
So in the end, it's a good thing because we don't want to be associated with Lil Stinker.
No.
But they wisely use the set and hair and makeup and costumes available to them to record a year's worth of social media content. Which is how I imagine a lot of influencers do it, right?
Yep, you grab your opportunity when you got it.
Mm-hmm. They did look awesome when they were in these just incredibly elaborate...
The dinner scene with all the drippy gold all over everything.
Yes.
And cool.
Wiki reaches her hand into a turkey carcass and comes out with like all these watches and rings and stuff on it. I was like, I didn't expect that.
No.
It was very, very funny.
I was a little worried about what she was going to be pulling out.
I know. Like, this is disgusting. But yes, it was funny.
Oh, yes.
It was funny.
That was fun. And also Gloria, who has been rooting for Summer to dump Kev and move on with her life.
Right.
Is, runs into her ex and is totally determined to get back together, even though her phone was confiscated mid-text.
Mid-text to Caroline, her ex.
Yes. Just that you see the dots and then there's nothing.
Right.
So.
I don't know why they, because her phone was taken because they're not allowed on set. I don't know why the guy wouldn't have given it to her enough for her to hit send, and then she could have just given it back.
Yeah. He just, doesn't care.
Yeah, he's just following the rules, man.
He has a job, and that's what he's going to do.
Right.
But Summer urges her to flirt with people on the set, and she does get one phone number at the end.
Yes.
From somebody who acknowledges that she is very, very bad at flirting, but thinks it's cute.
Right.
And yet, she does wind up getting a very, very long text chain from Caroline. And
right.
Apparently, they're getting back together, but I don't think we hear anything about that in the next episode.
No. Well, I think we get maybe a mention. I don't know.
Maybe a mention.
Not much.
So.
Yes.
I don't know. So that was fun. Silly. Fun.
Yes.
We did not also get the conversation when she gets back home with her son and her husband finds out that he was almost in the video. So I don't think that would have gone over well, but, or that she dragged him to the set with her at all.
Right.
Really? Right. Do they have no friends? There's nobody that they can call in an emergency?
I know, and I mean, she works for her brother. Like, she couldn't have dumped him at the restaurant with the phone loaded up with videos, which was her plan for bringing him to the set.
Yeah, because he's little.
Yeah.
The set is not a good place for him.
No.
But especially when she's having to work looking glamorous.
Right.
But
it all, then we wouldn't have had the plot of him almost being in the video.
True. And I liked how sweet the people on the set were to him.
Yes. Extremely cute.
Except for the director who said this isn't worthy. But
I can't work with this kid.
He is pretty adorable, though.
Oh, yeah. For sure. So...
And the other thing that was talked about in this is the fact that they have all lost their followings, their huge followings. They tried to do an Instagram video and there were 0 eyeballs. 0 people. It's just us in here.
Yes.
And
I feel for you, ladies.
Yes, absolutely. But Summer lost all her Summer and Kev influence, and Wiki, apparently her followers all went away when they outlawed bots. Honestly, our podcast listenership nosedived when they found a way to avoid bot listens. So,
bot downloads.
True to life.
Yep.
So, they're struggling.
Yeah.
And the video was supposedly going to do it for them, but who knows exactly what it will do. But,
I don't think it's going to be released.
Probably not.
Yeah. Which is good for them. They don't need to be associated with little stinkers' stinky behavior. So.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yes.
So
that was the who you know, because the problem is the only person they know is Little Stinker.
That's right.
That was that episode. And then the second one that we watched was called Can't Wait to Wait, in which we meet Summer's parents, Amy Sedaris, and the guy who...
Neil Flynn.
And wasn't he on Cougar Town?
He was the janitor on Scrubs.
Okay.
And he was the dad in the middle.
Okay. He looked very familiar to me.
Again, familiar faces.
Yes.
Hey, it's that guy and gal.
And yes, Amy Sedaris.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Right.
So yeah, Summer's parents come to town because they feel that her purity needs to be protected now that she's divorced, even though she's 39 years old and a mother. They want to keep her pure for her next husband. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yes. They come in an RV with their faces on the side of it, which is a nice detail.
Yeah. That whole plot was a little okay. But
yes.
On whereas on the other hand, Dawn watching the show she watches with her husband with another man and it being treated like cheating was relatable.
Yes.
Not to me personally, but I know that's a thing that I've heard people talk about, that, you don't watch this without her or him. And watching it with another man would be a serious scandal.
A scandal.
And she also didn't notice that her husband was growing a mustache.
Right.
But
they were very cute.
Yes. I guess that was supposed to be, what's that series that was...
Succession.
Yes.
Yes.
It was definitely supposed to be a play on Succession.
Right. The show that they watch.
Yes. I did not ever watch it, but I heard many, 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 many people talk about it. So
yeah. Same here.
I feel like I didn't have to.
Yes. The on Girls5Eva it was called Business Throne. Which, kind of brings in Game of Thrones as well. But it was definitely Succession that it was meant to be.
Yeah.
So
that was funny. And Dawn has also been writing a really honestly not very promising sounding song about Fort Worth. Oh, sweetie.
Yes. I mean, but she's the only one who does it.
I know.
The rest of them, I guess Wiki is all about promoting them.
She's busy being fabulous and, trying to gain them attention.
And pretend that she's dating Shaquille O'Neal. So, but yeah, like Summer and Gloria, they're just like, okay, I'll just await instructions, basically.
I'll have my family drama over here, my personal stuff.
Yes.
But, it's hard to see exactly what it is that they do. But other than just be enjoyable.
Yes.
Silly.
Very.
So.
Very much so.
So Summer finds out that despite a lifetime of having this purity stuff thrown at her, in fact, her parents were wild and did not wait. And she was, she was present at her parents' wedding, as one of them says. And she's going to go along with the purity thing until she finds out that if something happens to her dad, her second cousin Connor, who's like
12,
a teenager, I think he's a preteen, is going to be in charge of it. And she's like, well, I'm an adult woman. No. And,
thank goodness she came to her senses there.
Right. But also meeting a guy on Christian Kringle and hooking up also doesn't seem like the best idea. So,
right. Also not especially
the middle
promising.
road, sweetie. The middle road is what you want to find.
Right.
Oh, well. These are continuing to be completely silly and fun.
Yes. And catchy. If only the theme song has been in my head for days now.
Right.
Maybe not the Fort Worth song.
Yeah.
But
she's going to write a love song. What is she going to write a love song about?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems
about
like
comfort.
Upbeat is their thing. Maybe not so much with the ballads.
Right. Yeah, her love song will have to be like about her, happy, comfortable, reliable partner.
Yes, which Wiki almost could have had, and then she realized he was stepping on her dreams.
Yes. Yes, they have a flashback of Wiki's high school boyfriend proposing to her.
And she's looking completely normal in a sweatshirt that says local sports team.
Local hockey team. And everyone else in the restaurant has local football team, local basketball team, whatever. Yes. Lots of little clever touches like that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Always. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So,
what is up next?
Now we're halfway through the season. I believe we are halfway through. Yes. I think it's going to be 8. So
yes, that seems right.
So next week, we'll get to 75% by watching the next 2 episodes. Leave a message if you love me. And something called B.P.E. I guess we'll find out what that stands for.
I bet we will.
Yes. And that is going to be it for round 2 today. Please subscribe to our Parenting Roundabout podcast so you won't miss any of our episodes. We have something new for you every weekday. As always, you can find recaps, links, and an opportunity to comment on our website at parentingroundabout.com. Bye, Terry.
Bye, Catherine.
Goodbye, everyone.